What if I told you the best show on Apple TV isn't actually on Apple TV? Everyone knows the morning show is a massive hit, a glossy $150 million giant that defined the early days of streaming platform. But there is a hidden masterpiece called the Newsreader that is doing the exact same story but doing it with a lot more soul. On the surface, they couldn't be more different. One is sleek, modern corporate thriller, the other is a greeny, nicotine stained period piece set in 1986 Australia. But look closer. Both pilots are built on the exact same secret, a network that is quietly but firmly trying to get rid of its star female anchor. In the morning show, Alex Levy is essentially Mitch's widow. They were co-hosts for years, but now that he's gone, the network thinks she's complacent. While Alex is in boardrooms trying to renegotiate a higher salary, the executives are secretly stalling. They are just waiting for the right moment to kick her out. Now look at the newsreader. Set in 1986, Helen Norville is in the same trap. Her boss is furious because she keeps demanding her own weekly show. When he says no, she spirals and he labels her difficult and emotional. It's the same corporate gaslighting. 30 years apart, they want to replace the difficult woman with someone who will just shut up and smile. Both pilots rely on a wild-card newcomer to shake things up. In the morning show, you have Bradley Jackson, the outsider who goes viral for a shouty rant that gets plucked from obscurity. In the newsreader, you have Dale. He's a junior reporter who is absolutely desperate to sit in that anchor chair. The key difference: in the modern show, the two women are rivals, but in the 80s version, Helen and Dale form a survival pact. They realize that in the news that wants both of them to fail, they are each other's only hope to survive. Analog chaos versus digital glass. This is where the show feels completely different. The morning show is sleek. It's all glass walls and high-speed internet. The tensions come from PR disasters and Twitter trends. But in the newsreader, it's different. The newsreader is analog. It's 1986. There is no Google. When the Challenger space shuttle explodes 73 seconds after the launch, the newsroom doesn't just panic. They physically scramble. They have to find actual tapes, rewind them by hand, and pray the signal doesn't die. It makes the Apple TV version look like a walk in the park. The job offer versus the soft smile. The first episodes end in very different ways for both the show. In the morning show, it's a fairy tale ending. Bradley Jackson, the unknown reporter who was just shouting in a coal mine, suddenly gets the big job offer on TV. It's the ultimate dream. But in the newsreader, the victory is much more subtle and honestly much darker. While the rest of Australia is crying over the astronauts and a civilian who just died, Helen and Dave are sitting together. They aren't cheering, they aren't celebrating, but as they look at each other, there is this soft smile, a quiet realization that they just pulled off the hardest broadcast of their life. It's a chilling moment. It forces you to ask, does the news industry require you to be a little bit broken? Do you have to secretly enjoy the tragedy to be the best at reporting it? Part 6. The conclusion. I love the glamour of the morning show, but the newsreader has a perfect 100% score on Rotten Tomato for a reason. It's raw, sweaty, it feels more human. I'm only one episode in, and I'm already choosing the side. If you have seen both, Which newsroom would you rather work in? The sleek corporate world of 2024 or the high-stake chaos of 1986? Let me know in the comments, and no spoilers please.